So what we're talking about is doing like, one, that's fours. If you do fours in the major scale, it's 4. All right. What is it? Like that, those are fours. Threes are and the really hard part, so you can take these and do them in the, I'm trying to, try and put little runs of 2 or 3, descending or ascending runs in there. So those are easy to do when you're doing 4-note runs, like that's really simple when you're doing a 4-note beat, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and doing a 4-note ascending pattern or a 4-note descending pattern. Those are easy to fit in. Those are all simple to do. The hard thing to do is to take the 3-note licks and play them in a 4-note rhythm. So if I was doing this, that's a 3-note pattern with a triplet groove. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 away. Right? But if I want to play that same lick in 4s, it feels really different. So if I'm playing this groove and I want to play that same lick, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, but not going triplet triplet triplet, instead doing a rhythm. Don't change the lick. Play this lick. So you're doing 1 2 3 lick, but play it with a 4-note rhythm. So here's the hard part. You're doing this. Our 4s are 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, but I want to play it with those 3-note runs. So that was 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Rhythmically, that's ticka 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 ticka. But I want to play 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 in that 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 rhythm. So it comes out like this. It's not. You get the idea? It's a 4-note rhythm played with groupings of 3 notes. So our beat is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1, but we're playing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. You get the idea? Yeah. Try and keep that same lick. And whenever you do these, do them upwards. So if I'm going like a, that's the same thing. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So that's different than going where you're actually putting each new sequence on a beat. The hard part of playing 3/4 or 4/3 is that you have to change where the accent is in those note groupings. So if you have a 3-note descending pattern, 1 2 3 1 2 3, like 1 2 3 2 3 4 3 4 5 4 5 6, that's a 3-note set of pitches, but we're trying to play it as 1 2 3 2 3 4 3 4 5 4 5 6 and so on. You get the idea?
Yeah, there's a small pause somewhere in that 3.
There's no pause. It's just dun 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 dun. So you have 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. The accent switches from 1 to 2 to 3 and back to 1. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Make sense? That's what happens when you play a 3-note grouping, a grouping of 3 pitches into a 4-note rhythm. The accent shifts from each of those beats. Same thing happens when you're going for a 4-note lick. Like maybe you have, those are 4-note runs. You're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right? That's a 4-note run. But if I want to go with that group, it's, you get the idea? I'm still playing 4 notes. But I'm doing that in a triplet groove. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You get the idea? That's a 4-note run. Learning to do that breaks down so many of the barriers about how you can use these licks, because then you can play any lick that you want to get pitches for, but play it in any rhythm. So you're still thinking about doing duplets, triplets, quadruplets, sextuplets, which are all either, 4s or 3s in some way, right? Sextuplets are just 2 groups of 3. Diddle, 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 diddle. So you need to be able to play. If you want to play sextuplets like this, that's a 4-note grouping by and go. Get the idea? And that was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But played with that 4-note descending pitch pattern. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so if you had 4 measures of 4 beats, even though you're playing it in that 3 pattern at the end of that 4th beat, you're still hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, but you're playing it like 1, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah, they're going to cross every 12 notes.
Yeah.
So usually what you do is do something like that and then finish up the rest of the measure. So you see this like all the time. They go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You kind of finish it up with a little da 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 da, at the end.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Instead of metronome, it'd be easier to learn. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
There's a lot of thinking to do with that. I mean, that's really, because you're trying to get the 4-note run, you got to kind of get mechanically this thing. Cool? But you also got to get the pitches going. 1, 2, 3. You hear I'm picking those notes out every 3 notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You get the idea? I'm trying to make the rhythm 3s while I'm playing 4-note groupings of pitches. It's hard to do, but dude, if you can get past that barrier of doing 4/3 and 3/4, all those licks take on really, really different capabilities. And it's true for any of the motives. Just doing a simple like, if I'm going like this, I don't want to have to go diddle 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 diddle. I want to be able to go dun 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 dun. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. But that's a 3-note motive. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Make sense? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the idea? I'm having trouble vocalizing that. I can do it better playing it. Make sense? So I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Get the idea? Yeah, and it just becomes a feel. Just once you get it, it's just a feel that you can play that 3-note groove. And dude, that's so valuable to be able to choose a groove and go. So I'm doing. So I'm still going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm doing that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm getting a 4-note run out of a 3-note pitch pattern. Cool? Huge thing to do. And remember, you got 3 basic things. You're trying to do either 4 notes down or 4 notes up. Right? Try them both ways. Or 3 notes down. Or... I messed up there. 3 notes going up. And And then the 2-note thing is to skip. Cool. Cool. And try and do them downwards and upwards. And then you've got a whole run. And dude, those just sound so composed. They sound so intentional because you don't get that kind of thing happening just even by doing motives. It's more composed sounding than motives because you're following the scale, you know, and something about that sounds intuitively strong to listeners. Cool?
Yeah, awesome. I got it.
And it doesn't take much. You can do a little sequence. You can be going. That was cool. So I'll do like a bend. I'll do a little sequence of. It was a bend, a little sequence, then I ended on some notes. Cool? That was cool. And they give you, I think, the most kind of stereotypical runs that you hear when you're doing like lots of runs. And the nice thing is you can extend about, you know, and you get these big, long, you know, bunches of notes that go by really quickly that only use a string or two. That was only 3 strings right there, you know? That was only 3 strings. Big, big, long runs where if you just were trying to play down a scale, that'd be, you know, you get like this almost out of control sound when you're doing straight scales up or down. And these are just really elegant and really common, you know, this part of the vocabulary. You hear everybody do them, you know. Neat, right?
Probably sounds good if you're connecting positions to
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, the key is to have just a bunch of these runs and be able to stick them in, you know, with any other thing. I don't know what's going on with Cynthia right now. Let me see here. I'm going to end this video. Is that cool? Do you have enough there for what we're doing here? Sequences?
Yeah.